Today I will explain about a problem in Videoscribe. Let's go to the video. First you need to open the Videoscribe. Click Login. Click the positive sign to create a new blank page. Now you need to add a photo to this blank. Follow the steps shown next to it. Click this icon. Click this icon. Select your photo and click Open. Then you can see how your picture is drawn in this way. I will now show you how to draw all these modes separately. For their convenience, these 06 modes are numbered. The first way. The second way. The third way. The fourth way. The fifth way. The sixth way. Do you think the drawing on the left fits the pattern on the right? Yes, I know I came up with a solution today. What do you think of this drawing method? I think it is the best method you can give for a photo. The answer is SVG file format. That means convert PNG or JPG file formats to SVG file format. Today I will teach you how to convert PNG and JPG files to SVG. For that we need software called InkScape. Now you need to first open the InkScape software. Create a new document. Click on the new document icon. First you need to make this box larger and smaller to fit your workspace. It can use this positive and negative sign. You need to add the photo you want to this blank page. I have numbered the steps to be done for that. Follow those steps in order. Step 01. First, click the file labeled File in the upper left of your workspace. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the File button as shown here. Step 02 in the next tab, click the Open button. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the Open button as shown here. Step 03. Then your file browser will open. Select the photo you want and click the Open button below. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the Open button as shown here. You can watch those 3 steps together in the video below. You will see a window like this later. In that window, the 3 settings are shown separately. In front of it is the part that needs to be ticked in that section. After making the settings, click on the OK button below. Then your photo will open. You can now watch the video section containing that step. Step 01 first, click the button labeled Path in the upper left of your workspace. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the Path button as shown here. Step 02 in the next tab, click the Trace Bitmap button. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the Trace Bitmap button as shown here. Step 03. Then a window like the one on the right will open. Click on the one mentioned at the bottom of the single scan as Brightness Cutoff. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the Brightness Cutoff button as shown here. Step 04. Then click on the Edge Detection button in the 5 options below. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the Edge Detection button as shown here. Step 05. Then click on the button labeled Apply. This is clear from the photo on the right. Click the Apply button as shown here. Then drag the photo. Drag and drop it a little to the side. Now you need to color the duplicate. You can see all the steps to follow next. Follow them and color your duplicate. Step 01. First, select the Select tool and click on the duplicate created and select the duplicate. Second, select the Pick Color from Image tool and click on the gray area on the human head in the real picture. Step 02. Select the Fill Bounded Areas tool and click on the duplicate man's head. The human head in the duplicate you can see now is colored the same as in the real picture. The other parts can be colored in the same way. If it's difficult to identify duplicate parts, I'll show you all the duplicate parts separately next time. The head part of a man. The part around the bulb. The part inside the bulb. The lower part of the bulb. Parts of the bulb that show light. Next I will play a part of the video. There is a way to color the duplicate. I have speeded up the video as time goes on. When the duplicate color is finished, delete the real picture. Follow all the steps shown next. Step 01. Right-click on the real picture. Then click the Delete button in the window that opens. Now let's save this photo as a SVG. To do this, follow all the steps shown below. Step 01. Click the File button in the left corner of the option bar. Then click on the Save As button in the window that opens. Step 02. Then your file browser will open. Select the location and name where the file should be saved. In your file browser, select the Save As type InkScape SVG option and click Save. You can see a file with an icon like this where you saved the file. This is the SVG file. Now go to File, Open as before and select the file as shown before and click the Open button. Then try to play it. It will be clear in the next video. Thanks for watching the video I am uploading.